Yeah, man, yesterday I made a video about exposing the Tariq Nasheed and connection to MAGA and where he was endorsed by Tucker Carlson and the MAGA Fuentes gang and all those stuff. And there was this guy and Antonio Speaks who went and he made a video about it also, and he was saying, yeah, man, it's better for MAGA not to endorse so-called Black Americans, because it will seem like they are just as racist as Tucker Carlson or MAGA team. And all those other Black Americans, they became mad, man. Let's see it here. You can see it. And the thing is, I'm just saying an black American for conversation's sake. Because if Obama is not black, none of those Americans are black. Because Obama is 50% Caucasian and these Negroes claim to be 20 to 30% Caucasian. Is an African 20% Caucasian? No. So they are not African. Is a black man 20% to 30% Caucasian? No. So they are not black. They are just like a mulatto mixed people. It's called quattrone. When you have 25% of another blood, you call it quattrone. So I'm just saying it for those who think they have the right to speak on African or Caribbeans. Black Americans have no right to speak on black people nor on African. Because if Obama is not black and Kamala Harris is not black, they are not black. That's what I'm saying. Because to my race, I'm from the jungle of Suriname. And to my race, yeah, let's make this clear. See, that's me. You see the difference between me and these Negroes? I am maroon. All these movies and legacy they've been stealing is not of them. They are from the plantation children of the colonizer. So to my race, to the bush Negroes, plantation Negroes are children of the colonizer. So they are not black, they are not African, because African is not 30% colonizer blood. And black man is not 20 or 30% colonizer blood. They are indigenous people of the planet of beginning of time. These Negroes are GMO Negroes. So I don't understand why these niggas be making videos like Saneter over there like they are indigenous to anything. If you have Caucasian blood, how can you be indigenous to anything? So these Negroes are GMO Negroes, plantation Negroes. You see the difference there? I am Bush Negroes, and they claim to be the Jew, but my name is NDU, as registered at the United Nations. My race is registered at the United Nations, as so as my country, our own, autonomous. So let's get that clear that me and these broken American, North American are not the same people. Where I come from, they sold my people into slavery and capturing Africans and Native Americans in the jungle of America. That's plantation Negro. They could get their freedom by capturing Africans and Native Americans in Americas and selling them to the colonizer, their father of whom they have 20% blood, as they stated. And they will tell you also that this Caucasian is the devil, but is their father. Just saying, man. You see? You see that clearly. I'm making this clear for Tariq Nasheed, because Tariq Nasheed is going around stealing people culture. And these niggas are speaking on culture vulture. Nigga, hip-hop is stolen from DJ Kool Herc, and hip-hop consists of sampled beats of pop music of the Caucasian. Your hip-hop are sample pieces of music, pop music of the Caucasian. Whole hip-hop beats are stolen beats. Who is the culture vulture? You stole it from the Jamaican DJ Kool Herc and rebranded it like it was a black American. And all you beats, y'all say, and the people want to steal your style when you are the one who is sampling and disco music of the Caucasian disco era. So you have no music, you have no culture. Even hip-hop that you think is yours is stolen, just like apple pie. The Caucasian American is stealing apple pie from the Dutch people over here. As American as apple pie is Dutch. You see? So I'm making the clear distinction, and I will be doing that in my video for everybody to know out there that black Americans are not part of my race. All these movies they've been making is stealing my culture. James Small is not maroon, and he will never be. He is a soldier of the colonizer, children of the colonizer, with 20 to 30% Caucasian blood. Their experience of life is totally different than for a pure blood African or Caribbean or Native American. That's what I'm saying. To me, these guys are just like Obama and Kamala Harris. They have no right to speak on anything African or black if Kamala Harris and Obama don't have the right to do so, because they have the same position in this world. Just saying, just like America is not their name, they stole it from South America, Haiti, Española. Yeah, so that's clear. Let's move to this piece. So you can see it here. So these guys, this FBA thing is just like a gang. If you don't agree with them, they will come and say, "Hey, are you an immigrant?" So imagine that slaves, who are called slaves in their face, they out here attacking immigrants just like their ancestors. And when you tell them that their ancestors are the one who sold the people into slavery in America, they used to think it's a joke. But If you go in the paper, you will see Zwartejager, Zwartejager. Zwartejager, translate to English, you will get Black Hunter. That's your ancestors. Yeah, that's the plantation Negroes. Those were soldiers of the colonizer. You see, they're bush Negroes. Yeah, I have my own culture. I am the African of America, not these niggas. These are children of the colonizer. Unless we will agree now that then the Caucasian of Europe, of whom they have the blood, is an African. If we agree on that, then everybody is an African. Yeah, because these niggas have 20 to 30% colonizer blood. So is an African a human being with 20% Caucasian blood? No, so they are not African. Is a black man somebody with 20 to 30% Caucasian blood? No, so they are not black. They are just American, and we don't know what they are. Therefore, that's why they were named Negro. Those who have no culture or a god, or they have nothing, they are slaves. And they are happy to be called slaves, just like I showed you in the video of yesterday with the Caucasian saying these Donald and Caribbean people, they were never slaves and they have no blood lineage to slavery. So there were two kind of people, the kings and the slaves. So if the black Americans are the slaves, the Caribbeans and the Africans, continental Africans, are the kings. So we have that all out of the way. When I was telling these Negroes that I'm above them, that they are beneath me, it's real like that. They are plantation Negro, therefore they are slaves. I'm autonomous. That's the real talk, nigga. Just saying, let's get that clear. So y'all out there who think you on the level black American to come and tell me anything, you can't. I'm autonomous, you are a slave. Let's get that clear. That's why when the Caucasian was saying it in your face, I'm gonna show that part again like I did yesterday. When the FBA called the Caucasian, like I was saying, they would call their father the Caucasian. They called the Caucasian to come and call them slave in their face, and they liked it. They liked it, nigga. So from now on, we will refer to black Americans as the slaves, because they agree that Caribbeans and the continental Africans were never enslaved. Therefore, they cannot say Africans sold them into slavery, because they are a totally different race of people, black Americans, that we don't know where they come from. Nobody knows their history. They look black, but they are not. To me, they are just like the Dravidian or the those guys from Australia over there, those Aboriginal. That's the black American to me, or just a Chinese guy, or any other race. They are not my people. It stays clearly there. You see, and DU, when they claim to be the Jew, who is the DU over there? Go ask people what DU means. Just saying, nigga. And leave it at that. Anybody come speak difference, and I'm saying they are from the plantation, therefore they are not my race. Just like I've stated, my culture is not their culture. My God is not their God. Their ancestor is not my ancestor. My ancestors were never their ancestors, nigga. That's what I'm saying, and that's what it was, and that's what it is as I speak as now. That's how it's registered at the United Nations. If you didn't know that, now they don't know, because these niggas, they were not allowed to read for 400 years. I have my own alphabet in the jungle of America. That's the difference, nigga. Let's see it. So they attacking this Antonio Speaks because he doesn't agree with an FBA being MAGA. And these niggas want to act like FBA is a trademark. Let me see if I got it here. Here, it was a trademark until it was not used, and then they changed it here. Multiple trademark applications for foundational black Americans have been filed. You see? But none of the earlier ones resulted in a live registered trademark. A 2019 application with serial number 886455330 was abandoned because a statement of use wasn't filed. You see? So, and that's why I was saying it's a brand just like Nike. He cannot get it registered, because you cannot register. I cannot go and register Ohkano's Bush Negro. I will register trademark Bush Negro. These people, but they are used to be branded. They used to be trademarked already. Chattel slavery, they used to be branded just like the cows. So they are used to it. You see? So when they say here that Tariq Nasheed has abandoned the trademark, you see, multiple trademark applications for foundational black Americans have been filed by Tariq Nasheed over the years with the United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, but none of the earlier ones resulted in a live registered trademark. You see that? He could not get it done. Cause that's why I told this nigga, a trademark is just like the colonizer own you. Just saying. That's how stupid black Americans are. They are shit. This is gang mentality. He tried to delete it. I've seen the video and it wasn't even named the way it was named. The first title was FBA and a white supremacist group. And that's what they are, nigga. And this Aunt CEO, these are all red pill and small little Negroes, man, who was making videos about women and all those stuff, speaking about hair and manosphere, Negro manosphere or whatever. And this nigga is not a lineage. At least they won't get money for what happened to African. That's what I'm saying. Because you are the child of the Caucasian, you have 20 to 30% Caucasian blood. My race does not have that. Africans don't have 20 to 30% Caucasian blood. Black people don't have 20 to 30% Caucasian blood, colonizer blood. That's your father. You said the white man is the devil, but that's your father, nigga. So black Americans are just like Kamala Harris and Obama, all of them. They are not black, they are not African, they are just American. That's what we know out here. And we are with 100 million black Africans in Brazil. Just letting you know. Yeah, with your 40 million over there. Yeah, stay over there. Go back to slavery. That's what I'm gonna say. So let's see it here, man. And this, you see this, red, black, and green. Americans are no longer allowed to use red, black, and green because it's Caribbean. They are no longer allowed to wear dashiki because it's African. Africans don't have 20 to 30% colonizer blood. Caribbeans don't have 20 to 30% colonizer blood. All of them over the many are mixed. Whatever mix they are is their business. That's how they live there in the Caribbean. If somebody say they are not black, they are mixed, that's what we roll with. Because as long as they are not lying. So this red, black, and green is no longer designated for black Americans and to use. Yes, because they are not Africans. Africans are not a people with 20% to 30% colonizer blood. So they can never be African. Umar Johnson, for example, he's got 20 to 30% colonizer blood. Is that an African? No, an African is an indigenous original man without 20 to 30% colonizer blood. So therefore, all these black Americans, they are disqualified to speak on African or black business in the world globally. That's how it states. You are FBA, we don't know what the fuck you are. You was born in 2024. That's what I know. They are not maroon, for example. Just say, let that be clear. So this FBA is just like the Minutemen. You see, 15 years ago, 18 years ago, there was a movement called the Tea Party. And when I saw this FBA, that's why I was saying they are the Nick Fuentes. The Tea Party used to be MAGA. They was doing the same thing, fighting against immigrants. They were called the Minutemen. And I'm gonna show you a part of the Minutemen. And let me show the Minutemen. Oh, let me skip more, see what I've got here. It's still the Minutemen. Let me play the video. Otherwise the video might become too long, man. So the FBA is just like the Tea Party and Minutemen. You can see they're 17 years ago, 18 years ago. That's how long I've been on YouTube. Yes, since I was on YouTube and 2006 December or January. Yeah, 2006 December or January 2007 I came on YouTube. But anyways, man, let's that's why I know all these niggas who thinks is no, man. I got all your niggas files. I knew that there would be a day that many of these bug brokenness would come around, because that's how your ancestors always were, nigga. They were never different. As long as you give a Negro money, he will sell you his mama. That's how we know that. Let's see.
Holy crap, they have so
This
many
is the Minutemen
probably
of 18 years ago.
I don't know. We are so outnumbered. See, this is crazy. We are absolutely outnumbered
You
here.
see, and this Minutemen, they was always coming out. You see that? Mayday illegal immigrants San Francisco, May 1st, 2010. See that? You see that? That all these things is not new. That's why I'm showing you this for this guy like this NCEO and these guys who thinks they are no, nigga, you're new to all this. Yeah, the people who are supporting you, keep taking the support, because your ancestors did the same and they ended up in slavery, coming out now begging for money. But they can't get money for slavery because they are the children of the colonizer with 20 to 30% colonizer blood. Are Africans people with 20 to 30% colonizer blood? No, so black Americans cannot be Africans. Are black people people with 20 to 30% colonizer European blood? No, therefore black Americans cannot be black. They are mixed, and all these things were already written. They are called quattrone. If you have a quarter, 25% of colonizer blood, European blood, you are called quattrone. Yeah? If it is a 8, that would be an octrone. Yeah, just like octopus. That's why the octopus got like 8 tentacles. Tentacles. 8 of them is from octo, like octave on the keyboard. But anyways, let's see it. So this is nothing new. That's why I recognize it like, oh, it's the same racist Negroes from the plantation supporting it, and MAGA this time. Yeah, they're fighting immigrants in those days. Let's see.
Holy crap, they have so many people here. There's probably, I don't know, 2,000 people for the opposition and 40 for us.
You know what the strange thing is about all this? These people living they are living on stolen land, they said, of the so-called Native American, of whom they said that came there 10,000 years ago. Why don't they give the land back if they are civilized and they have God? Unless your God is the devil. That's why I said when anybody say they believe in God, I don't know your God if it's the lamp over there or the piece of stone there on the ground. I don't know your God, nigga. That's what. Let's hear it, man. So this Tariq Nasheed FBA thing is not new. This is 18 years ago or 15 years ago. Yeah, 2010. Let's hear this nigga. You see that crooked mouth and Phil Scott?
Here they come. Cops are losing control.
So I was showing you this for Tariq Nasheed and his entourage that don't take you doing anything new. Just saying. Let me skip to the next, man.
This video was called the FBA to alt-right pipeline. We already know just off the title what I'm assuming that this video.
It was first called the FBA to white supremacy pipeline, and then he changed it. And I was gonna make a video like, nigga, why did you change it? Cause that's the real talk. Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson, Fox News, those people are not, they are the KKK. They are the Minutemen, they are the Tea Party, they are FBA. Yeah, your FBA thing, it's like, no, they are racist KKK, that's how we know them. These niggas wanna make a racism normal. That's these black Negroes, plantation Negroes. That's why I showed you the difference between maroon people and plantation Negro. Any black American tell you anything about a maroon is the enemy speaking about my race. Yeah, it's just like a blood speaking on the Crips or the Crips speaking on the Bloods. That's how you need to see it. Bush Negroes, maroon, and those plantation buck broken and Negroes of with 20 to 30% colonizer blood coming here acting like you African and you Caribbean or you black. You're not. You just like Kamala Harris and Obama. You just GMO mixed people. Nobody knows your origin.
About
Just saying.
to be. It's about to be very misinformed. It's about to be very, I get all my stuff about a lineage from the internet and what radical people say.
Same way that Jamaicans can be known as traditional Black Americans, aka FBA.
And a lot of generalization. But let's listen to what he's talking about.
Foundational Black Americans, aka FBAs. Now I want to say this first. On paper, FBA is valid. A lot of the African Americans living in the United States want to just be Black Americans. The same way that Jamaicans can be known as Jamaicans and Haitians can be known as Haitians. Many Black people in America want to.
Yeah, but if that's the case, I've never heard a Jamaican say we are Black Jamaicans or we are Black Haitians. Because you're saying you are Black Americans. Nobody told you you're not allowed to say that you are American. That's what we've been saying. That's why if you go to Africa, they will say you are Musungu. Musungu means the Caucasian. How do Africans call Black Americans Musungu or Oyibo? Ameba Oyibo. Like this guy was saying Sanu, Ameba Yobo. Because in Suriname they will say Ayobo. Ayobo means Caucasian. Yobo means Caucasian. You see, that's why when Sanu said it, I was like, oh yeah, he's right. Amoiba Yobo. Because they will say in Nigeria, I think they say Oyibo. Or it's a variation of the same. It's just, yeah. So these Negroes, they want to act like it's an, no nigga, you are not Black, you're not African, so you can't get money for what happened to enslaved Africans. You are the child of the colonizer. Just imagine a parasite comes into your house, lays an egg, and expect money for that. That egg will wake up and expect money for the person who owns the house. Just think about that. The Caucasian colonizer came and had children with people over there, and those people now getting up, believing what the colonizer told them, their own father, and they start attacking Africans and Caribbeans over that. So they and their father are in a clinch because Black Americans are in a Caucasian mix. They are not Africans, they are not Black. Unless a Black man is somebody with 20 to 30% Caucasian blood, or unless an African is somebody with 20 to 30% Caucasian blood. If that's the case, all people of Europe here are now Africans. That's what we know, not even saying. That's reality. 1 + 2 is 3, 2 + 1 is 2. Let's hear it, man.
And that's cool. I understand that. Also, I do see a lot of the hate that come from other Black people, such as some Africans, some Jamaicans, some Haitians. And y'all already know, we tolerate no Black American slander over here. And what you notice is that all of the insults coming from the other groups of Black people in the diaspora are just white supremacist talking points. So they may say things like, you know, Black Americans, we're violent, we're aggressive, we're this, we're that. And the whole time they never...
If you are not violent, why do you have the Bloods and the Crips? Why does your ghetto look like that? And this nigga will say, and cause they don't know, are the immigrants being kicked out America or not? Is it because they are in the United States? So how is it that they don't know you if they are there in North America and are being kicked out? And worse than that, if they don't know you and you niggas be making videos that they are taking your women and job, then that's a lie. So then y'all niggas are really more than the devil than I thought. Because even that is made up. These immigrants don't know you, and but they say you are violent, and you making videos that they over there stealing all your jobs and taking all the women, but you don't know them. And you're making videos every day speaking about them, so you are sick. That's the reality of things, nigga. These niggas, when they speak, they don't have the capacity to speak.
Black Americans, aka FBAs. Now, I want to say this first. On paper, FBA is valid. A lot of the African Americans living in the United States want to just be Black Americans. The same way that Jamaicans can be known as Jamaicans and Haitians can be known as Haitians. Many Black people in America want to...
Don't be Black Americans because you're not Black. If you are Black, Obama is Black. If you are Black, Kamala Harris is Black. Because Obama is 50% Caucasian and you are 30% Caucasian or 20% Caucasian. So to me, as original man from the jungle of South America, of the Americas, you are not Africans, you're not Black. Just keep it at that. When you speak only about Black Americans. Because the rest of us like me, I'm not your race. So you attacking me is discrimination, systematic racism from the imperial so-called and a slave colony called United States of America. Because that's what you niggas is, slave colony. Your Harlem is here in the Netherlands. Your Harlem is in Suriname. Just saying, nigga.
stand
This nigga's too stupid
alone.
to
And
know
that's cool, I understand that.
those
Also,
things.
I do see a lot of the hate that is valid. A lot of the African Americans living in the United States want to just be black Americans. The same way that Jamaicans can be known as Jamaicans and Haitians can be known as Haitians, many black people in America want to stand alone. And that's cool, I understand that. Also, I do see a lot of the hate that come from other black people, such as some Africans, some Jamaicans, some Haitians. And y'all already know, we tolerate no black American slander over here. And what you notice is that all of the insults coming from the other groups of black people in the diaspora are just white supremacist talking points. So they may say things like, you know, black Americans, we're violent, we're aggressive, we're this, we're that. And the whole time they never really had contact with us, okay? It's just propaganda. Now, whether you want to admit it or not, though, the FBA movement is a alt-right pipeline. This is the thing, y'all. These FBAs are pretty much white supremacists in black American skin.
See, when you Africans get to telling us black Americans that we look like y'all.
So off rip, right? Off rip, my nigga, you already going off the rip.
No, nigga, cause that nigga who was gonna speak, why didn't you let him speak before you commented on this part? That nigga over there says everybody can see the difference between a black American and an African. Nigga, if you are 30% Caucasian, you are not African, you are not even black. That's how stupid black Americans are. Why don't you understand? Is an African a human being with 30% Caucasian blood? No. Is a black man a human being with 20 to 30% Caucasian blood? No. Therefore, you with 20 to 30% Caucasian blood is not black and you are not Africans. Because Africans don't have 20 to 30% Caucasian blood. Black people don't have 20 to 30% Caucasian blood. Mulatto people do. Mixed people do. Just like Obama and Kamala Harris, of whom you said they are not black. So if Obama is not black, Kamala Harris you said is not black, you black Americans said this, black Americans are not black. Because they are mixed just like Obama and Kamala Harris according to them. And that's where we're gonna keep it. And you cannot get money for what happened to Africans. Because you're not African. You are a black American, a child of the colonizer. Nobody sold you into slavery. You are a different race of people. Nigga, that's what we're saying, and that's what I know. And it's been like that forever. That's why I showed you Bush Negro and Plantation Negro. For us to know, Bush Negro, we live in the Americas, in the Amazon. Yeah, all these stories you hear about Amazon people, and that's my people and those Native Americans. It's not these niggas. These are white men, black, just like he said, these are Caucasian people in black skin. And when we say Caucasian people, colonizer. Colonizer
With a
Caucasian.
generalization, and your example of your general consensus is a video.
AKA FBAs.
And this video was called the FBA to alt-right pipeline. We already know just off the title what I'm assuming that this video is about to be. It's about to be very misinformed. It's about to be very, I get all my stuff about a lineage from the internet and what radical people say.
Same way that Jamaicans can be known as traditional black Americans, aka FBA.
And a lot of generalization. But let's listen to what he's talking about.
Foundational black Americans, aka FBAs. Now, I want to say this first. On paper, FBA is valid. A lot of the African Americans living in the United States want to just be black Americans. The same way that Jamaicans can be known as Jamaicans and Haitians can be known as Haitians, many black people in America want to stand alone. And that's cool, I understand that. Also, I do see a lot of the hate that come from other black people, such as some Africans, some Jamaicans, some Haitians. And y'all already know, we tolerate no black American slander over here. And what you notice is that all of the insults coming from the other groups of black people in the diaspora are just white supremacist talking points. So they may say things like, you know, black Americans, we're violent, we're aggressive, we're this, we're that. And the whole time they never really had contact with us, okay? It's just propaganda. Now, whether you want to admit it or not, though, the FBA movement is a alt-right pipeline. This is the thing, y'all. These FBAs are pretty much white supremacists in black American skin.
See, when you Africans get to telling us black Americans that we look like y'all.
And that was the whole video. And that's the truth. I've shown you that yesterday. Let's not even listen to the NCEL foolery, man. He said, yeah.
I grew up with Haitians in South Florida. With these comments, though, I'm fine. I saw this, I was like, this is gonna be a problem. I saw this,
You see, cause to the black Americans, everything is gang. Even if a gang member is doing something evil to a small child or to their sister, they will keep silent about it and think that is being a man. So this guy is seeing clearly that you are the enabler of the KKK, Tea Party, MAGA Party, kicking out immigrants, and he's not supposed to say anything about it. Why would anybody say anything about your slavery? Nigga, of which we now see that it was a big lie. Just saying. Let's
was like,
hear it, man.
this gonna
Yeah.
be a problem right here. They gonna come for my boy for this one. Nigga, yo, check this out, man.
And this and Antonio Speaks just got called a black supremacist and last week by some mixed guy on internet. And now, do you see it? So this Antonio Speaks is being attacked by Caucasian because of the videos that he makes about the white fatigue, because to counter black fatigue in the videos. And because he says, hey, what you doing now is like the KKK, man, you are white supremacist. No, man, this nigga. So he's supposed to go along and sell his own people. These are the Negroes who sold their own people and now out here looking for money. Yeah. Speaking about the devil.
Tell me if you can hear
That
clearly.
they did. Which is actually
Yeah, man. Check out this guy. Is this an African? This guy look like he's 90% Caucasian. And this is the guy who is speaking on Africans and black people's history. Are black people this guy? Is a black man somebody with 20 to 60% Caucasian blood? Or even 1% Caucasian blood? Is an African somebody with 1% Caucasian blood or even 90% Caucasian blood? No. But these are the people who think they have the right to speak about anything about slavery when your father is the murderer, the enslaver. Go there, Dennis Curling, or whatever your name is. This nigga is not my race. Is this nigga an African? Get real with it, man. And this nigga is those people who will tell Obama is not black. These niggas, yeah. Check these niggas who wanna come out and say who is black and who is African when you are child of the colonizer. Get the fuck on, man.
About because there are so many people from other countries who are black, and they are, although
And this nigga is gonna say we who have the same skin. My race don't have your skin, nigga. Black people and Africans are not mixed Europeans. I don't know where you get that from. And this nigga even said he was gonna bring the Africans to court for an reparation when he is the colonizer. This nigga is the colonizer and he says he's gonna tell Africans to pay him for what happened to Africans. So a stranger that my race doesn't know, none of us in America, South America knows these niggas but be the child of the colonizer and the soldier of the colonizer. The black hunters, 5 civilized tribes are these niggas, the freedmen with the D and the end. They could get their freedom by coming into the jungle, killing Africans and Native Americans, selling them in South America. And those same people think they can go and tell Africans that they sold them into slavery when they are themselves with 20 to 30% colonizer blood, or as this one maybe 70% colonizer blood. So the murderer of my ancestors think that they can conversate with me about African and black history. Nigga, get the fuck on. You are just like Obama and Kamala Harris. Nothing more, nothing less. You are a Negro. Nigga, you have no African ancestry. I say so, nigga. Get the fuck on that way.
share the same skin, we're not.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. We don't share the same skin. Your skin is more like the Caucasian, the invader. Yeah, the rapist. That's what you look like to me. And this nigga was one of those people who was out there saying Obama is not black. This nigga here will say Kamala Harris is not black. And check out the nigga who is saying it. Yeah, nigga. These niggas have no shame. You can see they have no fucking father but the colonizer who buck broke their father and their mother back then.
There are so
And
many
still doing it today. Don't make no mistake when you speak. Don't speak like about things we have the same skin. We don't. We don't look alike. We don't have the same skin. We don't have the same ancestors. Never of this Sperling guy and his race of black Americans and that of the maroon in the jungle of America is the same. Nothing. Nothing of a black American expression is African or black. It's all Caucasian. I know that. I'm from the jungle of America. I'm the African of America of whom you stole the Maroon movie and you already stole with Jesse Jackson in the 80s the name African American. Get the fuck on, man. You are a child of the colonizer and you said the colonizer is the devil, so you are the devil seed. So we expect nothing else from you but being the devil like your father is and was. Nigga?
People from other countries who are black, and they are, although we share the same skin, we're not
We're not the same people, so why you wearing dashiki, nigga? Why are these niggas even wearing dashiki? Why are you sampling and oh yeah, you are allowed to sample and pop music because it's Caucasian music, your father. Hip hop is sampled music from disco music from the past. Maybe these niggas didn't know that when you speak about culture, Eminem can come out and say you sampled hip hop from his ancestors. The Jamaicans, just like I told you, you stole it from DJ Kool Herc. DJ Kool Herc is Jamaican. These niggas have nothing, just like your Caucasian daddy was thinking about as American as apple pie. Apple pie comes from the Netherlands, but it's called apple tart. Yeah, your groiper is called grijper. It means thief or stealer. To grab, smash and grab, that's your culture. Like Donald Trump stealing oil from Venezuela and then saying it's a shithole country when you are the one breaking it down. Speaking about the devil, and these people really thinks there is a God out there that is concerned about the American black or a Caucasian. Get the fuck on, man. The devil the Bible speaks of.
From the very beginning, black Americans have
out because there are so many people from other countries who are black, and they are, although we share the same skin, we're not.
I can see that we have the same skin, nigga. I can see it, really, yeah. Yeah.
South
Yeah.
Carolina.
From the very beginning, black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world. So true. Thank you. We thank you. We thank you for it. Black patriots fought and bled on the back.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the broadcast. Shout out
in the history of the world. Fought and bled on. Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did. When you read the history, what they gave up, they gave.
Do you hear it when I say black Americans are children and soldiers of the Caucasian Donald Trump's children? What is he saying here? Black Americans are their soldiers, enemy of my ancestors. And this James Small is one of those races who was in the plantation fighting my ancestors for 500 years and now coming out here acting like their ancestors and ours could ever be this. Get the fuck on, man. You stupid. Listen back to Donald Trump when I say the black Americans are the children and soldiers of the colonizer. Yeah, let's hear it again.
Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did. When you read the history, what they gave up, they gave.
And just like this movie, Black Panther, it's about Africans leaving their children in America. All this whole Black Panther is about Africans, has nothing to do with children of the colonizer. That's what these stupid Negroes don't understand. They think they really can come into Africanness and as children of colonizers. It will never work. You said it yourself. Obama is not black. Kamala Harris is not black. Then black Americans are not black. Because to my race, indigenous people of the jungle of South America, you cannot be 20% Caucasian and say you are Africa. You cannot be 20% Caucasian and say you are black. We don't know those black people. Indigenous people of this planet are pure 100% black. That's what we know. You are just as mixed as Kamala Harris and that Barack Obama over there. You're a black American? Just saying. Put down the dashiki, it's not yours.
They helped win the Wild West, and they did it. Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did. When you read the history, what they gave up, they gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery. Battlefields of the.
What did the black Americans do? They fought against everybody to preserve their nation of America. Isn't that what Donald Trump's saying? Who is the one who sold the slaves into slavery? In America, exactly, plantation Negroes. Black Americans of North America, they're from the plantation. Nigga? Let's hear it again.
Revolution, and they really did. When you read the history, what they gave up, They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery. Battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery.
So, the people who preserve America with the enslaved people, are those the people who were enslaved, or the soldiers of the army enslaving the people, enslaving the Africans? If Donald Trump is saying to you right here that black Americans are soldiers of the plantation who fought to preserve the United States you see today against all the enemies out there, who kept slavery alive in those days? Who kept slavery alive the past 500 years? Exactly, black Americans who were the soldier of Donald Trump. Case closed, nigga. You have no right for no reparation whatsoever. Africans were enslaved, not black Americans. You are a children of the colonizer. Go to them.
They did
That's
it
your
with
father.
incredible
Nigga.
bravery.
And yeah, you cannot be Israelites, because if you say and it goes through the father, and your father is the colonizer, of whom you say is the devil, you are the devil. Just say it.
On the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery. Battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery.
On CNN. He cried. He said, I just couldn't believe that all these, it was like the Groypers or something, all the, Fuentes guys and stuff. I just can't believe they would treat me like that. They hate black people. They hate gay people. You're both. What do you think they're going to do and say to you?
Because those people are not African and they are not black. Because in their mind, it's just stealing, just like their ancestors, just like this guy, Sperling from just now. Just imagine that a guy who is 70 to 80% Caucasian is going around saying he wants money for what happened to Africans. But you're not African. Get the fuck out with these Negro dumb niggas, man.
Why? People, do not let these liberals use you and make these protests. Black people, do not let these liberals use you and make these protests against ICE about you. Do not go start advocating and putting yourselves in harm's way for these illegal...
You see what I was showing you in the beginning of Minuteman? That is the what Minuteman was saying 20 years ago. And Minuteman Tea Party is now an FBA. Nigga? All these fucking FBA are fucking KKK. Black Americans are fucking KKK. That's worldwide news right as we speak. Nigga?
You need to let that fight be about the illegal immigrants and those white liberals that are making money off of them.
On CNN. He cried. He said, I just couldn't believe that all these... They hate black people. They hate gay people. You're both. What do you think? I just can't believe they would treat me like that. They hate black people. They hate gay people. You're both. What do you think they're going to do and say to you?
Why?
And this is exactly the problem I was speaking about also. You have these kind of guys who will come out and say, listen, I'm not FBA, man. I'm a black African American. But it doesn't count, nigga. My race, we have no time for good cop and bad cop. Your ancestors already did this for 500 years. Nigga. And now you're out here stealing our history like you are our race. Listen to these people speaking. Do they sound like Caribbean or Africans, or do they sound like their father, the colonizer?
This is not about you.
You guys want to know why this is so... on CNN.
Why? People, do not let these liberals use you and make these protests. Black people, do not let these liberals use you and make these protests against ICE about you. Do not go start advocating and putting yourselves in harm's way for these illegals. You need to let that fight be about the illegal immigrants and those white liberals that are making money off of them, okay? Because this is not about you.
You guys want to know why this is so funny and ironic coming from this guy? Because this guy is a gay black MAGA who went to a Turning Point USA event once. Wasn't invited there for anything, but went to a Turning Point USA event. Then went to a bar down the street from the Turning Point USA event and was heckled, bullied, and called racial and gay slurs by the white people at the Turning Point USA event that he is now bootlicking for. You gotta understand.
And that's what Malcolm X was saying. The same Malcolm X of whom they say now that he's not black. Farrakhan is also not black. But anyways, he told you about the field Negro and the house Negro. Exactly. And that one is this house Negro is niggas like Josh Macon, who was lying that he was Guyanese and then he was Panamese and now he's FBA. As fake as they come. And these niggas will go out there and try to blow the nigga. Go on the street over there and make videos so we can see how tough you are, Josh Macon. Cause over here you ain't shit. It's just like y'all niggas was saying to Hassan Campbell. How could Afrika Bambaataa get to you and you still think you are a man out here? How can a black American think they are still men after being broken and hanged for 400 years by the Caucasian, being busted open foundationally your backside, nigga?
This guy cried on CNN.
Yeah.
He cried. He said, I just couldn't believe that all these, it was like the Groypers or something, all the Fuentes guys and stuff. I just can't believe they would treat me like that. They hate black people.
Yeah, Groyper means grijper, something like pervert. Like I grabbed them by the, that what Donald Trump was saying and all those things. It's just grab, it means like smash and grab. Nigga.
They hate gay people. You're both. What do you think they're gonna do and say to you? So they called him all types of racial slurs. They called him all types of gay slurs. And he comes out and he's like, I'm a former member of the military. I can handle myself. But I felt like it was a good time for me to just leave that. Then went on CNN. Cried for a while. But you know what he did real quick after that?
What did he say? Even this guy is the military. Didn't I tell you that they are all from the military? Did I not tell you that these guys are all CIA, FBI, police officer, or a sniper? All of them. From Go Black to Africa to this guy. And even this Anderson guy says he's FBI. His father is FBI. And these are the people who think my race acknowledges them. We don't acknowledge no black American. Are you stupid? Go ask the Caucasian at the United Nations of if my race acknowledges and plantation Negroes. We don't know them but to be the soldiers of the colonizer and their children.
Start advocating and putting yourselves in harm's way for these illegals. You need to let that fight be about the illegal immigrants and those white liberals that are making money off of them, okay? Because this is not about you.
You guys want to know why this is so funny and ironic coming from this guy? Because this guy is a gay black MAGA who went to a Turning Point USA event once. Wasn't invited there for anything, but went to a Turning Point USA event. Then went to a bar down the street from the Turning Point USA event and was heckled, bullied, and called racial and gay slurs by the white people at the Turning Point USA event that he is now bootlicking for. You gotta understand, this guy cried on CNN. He cried. He said, I just couldn't believe that all these, it was like the Groypers or something, all the Fuentes guys and stuff. I just can't believe they would treat me like that. They hate black people.
Well, Tariq Nasheed is used to it. Check him dancing to the tune of the KKK. Laughing. These niggas are happy to be called slaves, I told you. Nigga? You see that? When I was saying these niggas are the one who sold the slaves, many people think it's a joke. It's not a joke. It is a scam. Yeah? That's why when they made the Maroon movie, I knew like, oh, they're gonna make the same move like in Suriname. Yeah? We are supposed to be together when you are the murder. My race does not condone those things. We have real God. That's why I was free for 500 years in the jungle, eating whatever I want daily, and you was on the plantation eating chitlins in the kitchen of your father, the colonizer, of whom you said that you have 20 to 30% blood, and whom you have designated to be the devil. So you are, yes, exactly, the children of the devil, you proclaim. Nigga, dit is Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed. Let's hear it.
They hate gay people. You're both. What do you think they're gonna do and say to you? So they called him all types of racial slurs. They called him all types of gay slurs. And he comes out and he's like, I'm a former member of the military. I can handle myself. But I felt like it was a good time for me to just leave that. Then went on CNN. Cried for a while. But you know what he did real quick after that? He ran back to the money. So this guy's saying that Somalis are making money off of black people and immigrants are making money off of black people and this is not our fight? Don't let them use you, is what he said. That's hilarious because this guy professionally gets used by the racist right every single day.
Tara! You see that? Then Tariq Nasheed make the movie that he took the big bag to come out and attack immigrants who sold the slaves into slavery. Check 'em dancing. What? America Colonization Society. Nigga.
Tell us what you agreed to take that money this early in a primary, which is unprecedented. You know this. How unprecedented. Because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting, in their words, that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family. I like those foundational guys.
So South America is not America. That's what this colonizer is saying. And check this stupid and Tucker Carlson is beyond stupid, man. He's laughing. Donald is a Jamaican and Panamanian. He doesn't have relation to slavery in America. I thought Columbus went to Haiti, and that slaves were brought to the Caribbean, South America. Yeah. And these niggas are not even North America. North America is Canada. Nothing of an American is real. Even their women are walking around with BBL to look like they have an asses like African women, when they don't. Nigga? That's the real talk. Let's listen to this. So these niggas are being called slaves. That's why I'm showing you this again. For when Crooked Mouth Phil Scott was making videos, yeah, this guy, this Caribbean guy, and this African said that black Americans are slaves. You are slave. Let's hear your father, the Caucasian, say it in your face and you agreeing with it. FBI is recognized worldwide. You see that? What they looking for is recognition from the Caucasian, their father, nigga. And to reach that moment, they will use and destroy anything on their way. Like the last 500 years coming out begging and on their knees like their ancestors.
Guys,
can't take care of themselves.
Tariq Nasheed, tell us what you agreed to take that money this early in a primary, which is unprecedented. You know this. How unprecedented. Because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting, in their words, that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family. I like those foundational guys. They're so good. Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but like they've got a perspective. If your family's been here 400 years and the descendants of...
Exactly. What about the Native Americans you said were there for 10,000 years? That's your God for you. Yeah, the devil.
Be doing to society. That people.
So let's check the brain of the Black American. Here is where Black American philosophy starts in the plantation style. And America was Amerigos Vespucci and Africanus and yeah, foolery. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Believe whatever you want to believe. Don't bring it to my race. That's what I'm saying. Don't go out there making movies speaking on Maroon when you know what I want. Yeah? If I'm Indian, you are Pakistan. If you are Pakistan, I'm Indian. If you are Ukraine, I'm Russia. If you are Russia, I'm Ukraine. That's plantation Negro and bush Negro. Let it be clear. Tariq Nasheed and his race, bed-broken Americans, are not my race. Yeah? They are the children of the colonizer. Treacherous people who sold people into slavery in the jungle, capturing people there in America. for the slave master, their daddy.
more
Let's hear it, man.
power. So why he got it wrong with the whole and Fidel Castro and his Mataba conferences, a highly competitive, and that closer.
So you will hear from this guy from Nation of Islam that they even try to make a deal with the KKK. So it's nothing new. That's why I'm showing you this. Yeah, it's nothing new. Just like the American Colonization Society of Liberia and Sierra Leone. It's what these niggas were doing on the plantation. They had they deal with their father, the colonizer. Right. Nigga, let's hear it.
But that Honorable Elijah Muhammad would push his ideology. Right. Honorable Elijah Muhammad never pushed anybody's ideology. You're talking about a man who was stubborn and bullish about what he believed. That was that man. He said, we will accept interest, not allies. He said, we will accept interest from people who have a similar perspective that we have on certain things. Right. But no allies. He never accepted any allies. Only interest. Now remember, the Minister Farrakhan did the same thing years later when he accepted money from Gaddafi. In fact, I think at that time Gaddafi wanted to give the Nation of Islam $1 billion, but it was stopped by the State Department. But the point is that meeting with different people, even though it looks not good, it's understandable, and there is a what do you call it? There is a structure to the madness. Even myself, I'm one of the few people who have sat down with David Duke. All right, and people say, "Well, Dr. White, you crazy as hell." All right, maybe I am, but I did speak because sometimes.
You see what I'm saying? When I say these things, many people think it's a joke. No, this is an America. Yeah. These Negroes, plantation Negroes, making deals with colonizers and attacking Maroons in the jungle and stealing their history. That's what I know. And we'll listen to this guy who says he's the god of everybody. And I want to make it clear that when he speaks, he doesn't mean my race. So let's hear it. He means black Americans with everybody, I think. Yeah, just making it clear.
Wow, that guy is crazy. He shouldn't be doing this.
Though it can't help you. Go ahead, brother, son of man. You was talking about God.
Now, I want you to remember now, when you understand that God means grantor of dominion. Now, I'm out here saying I'm everybody's God. Why white people letting me get away with that?
This is the world the black American lives in. Anything they do, it must be measured against what the white man thinks, so-called white man, because white means white is a status. The Caucasian. That's what I mean, and these Negroes think my race is the same way. We are not. We are autonomous. When you was in slavery, I was in freedom in the jungle. Let it be clear and known. When these Negroes speak, they speak for city Negroes, plantation Negroes. They are the children of the colonizer. Let's make that clear. Just say.
Say that one more time.
I said, I'm everybody's God. I'm ain't but one God. I'm either that one God or I'm lying.
Right.
Now, how come white folks, since they've been at the root of all these lying and false religions that out here, it can be traced back to them? How come they ain't coming in here giving me what for and talking to me and saying, hey, Negro, who you think you talking about you God over me? You ain't no God over me. I'm God over everybody.
Good goodness gracious.
Not God over my race. We defeated them in slavery where you live in America. Maybe you don't know, and so-called son of man. Just saying. That's why I'm saying when these black Americans speak on your own race. That's why I already told you in many videos there is already 100 million black people, Africans in Brazil alone. There is 1.5 billion Africans globally. You're 40 million black Americans. When you speak about white supremacy, the Caucasian dominating, you speak on your race because I defeated them. I defeated your ancestors. Go look it up. I've shown you in the beginning of this video. If you didn't see it, go to the beginning of video. You will see Bush Negroes maroon and you will see plantation Negroes. You guys, children of the colonizer. Let's hear it, man.
Over everybody?
Everybody. Be traced back to them. How come they ain't coming in here giving? I'm either that one God or I'm lying.
Right.
That is God. But now, when you understand that God means grantor of dominion. Now, I'm out here saying I'm everybody's God. Why white people letting me get away with that?
Say that one more time.
I said, I'm everybody's God. I'm ain't but one God. I'm either that one God or I'm lying.
Right.
Now, how come white folks, since they've been at the root of all these lying and false religions that out here, it can be traced back to them? How come they ain't coming in here giving me what for and talking to me and saying, hey, Negro, who you think you talking about you God over me? You ain't no God over me. I'm God over everybody.
Good goodness gracious. Over everybody?
Everybody.
I like the confidence. Now, let me ask you this. Someone in the chat said, if you were God, did you take the vaccine, the COVID?
I sure did.
Good goodness gracious, God.
And that's what I mean, that these niggas are beyond faith. So these people are just like the colonizer. That's why I was saying, if I speak my language, these people, Black Americans, plantation Negroes, they respond exactly like a Chinese or a Caucasian or a different race of people would respond to me. Yeah. They don't know that their expression is just like the colonizer coming out. I'm a prophet. Prove it. That's my culture. If you come to my culture in the jungle and you say you are a prophet and you cannot prove it, they will behead you. It's not a joke. So these people are living in feel good talk foolery, symbolic and God, 5%er. We are the gods, man. Yeah. That's why I say don't conglomerate my people into your foolery. When you go out there to speak that you are American, tell them you are city American, plantation American. Let them know that maroon jungle people are not your race. Let it be clear, nigga. You are not the African of America. You are the Negro. Let those people know that quickly. Yeah?
No, because you created the COVID and the vaccine, right?
God over everybody.
Good goodness gracious. Over everybody?
I ain't but one God. I'm either that one God or I'm lying. I want you to remember now, when you understand that God means grantor of dominion. Now, I'm out here saying I'm everybody's God. Why white people letting me get away with that?
Say that one more time.
I said I'm everybody's God. I ain't but one God. I'm either that one God or I'm lying.
Right.
Now, how come white folks, since they've been at the root of all these lying and false religions that out here, it can be traced back to them? How come they ain't coming in here giving me what for and talking to me and saying, hey, Negro, who you think you talking about you God over me? You ain't no God over me. I'm God over everybody.
Good goodness gracious. Over everybody?
Everybody.
I like the confidence. Now, let me ask you this. Someone in the chat said, if you were God, did you take the vaccine, the COVID?
I sure did.
Good goodness gracious, God. No, because you created the COVID and the vaccine, right?
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad had doctors.
And that's the delusional state that black Americans live in. That's why I was saying they think those things that they see in the movies in Africa, in the villages about God, and those things they see with the Native Americans, they think it's symbolic, just like their church with the colonizer. See? That's their state of mind. I'm just gonna go out there say I'm a 5%er. We are the gods, man. We are the kings. Where were you kings? Black kings are only in Africa as far as we know. You are Black American over there in slavery. Saying, we were the kings, man. Of what? And Black Panther movie, just like I said, is about Africans leaving their children in America. It's not about Black Americans. Yeah, these are sad people. These people are feel good people, man. If you tell these niggas a nice story, they will fall to sleep. That's these Negroes, man. Let's say it.
The scripture says, let every soul, didn't say every soul except the Son of Man. It said, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. It's just like you, brother Taharkin. What does your name mean?
My name, which one? I got a couple of them.
Taharkin.
Man, I'm a king, man. I'm a king. I unite.
Taharka means king.
Absolutely, it's the uniter of
Okay.
the
See, now,
of
I
Egypt
didn't know
and
that.
Israel. Yeah, it's a
I
pharaoh
didn't
king.
know that. But now you've told me what it meant. You couldn't have told me if I didn't humble myself to you having knowledge that I didn't have.
Yeah, but if you are God, how don't you have the knowledge that the Harkabe as a common man has, man? That's what I mean, like this nigga's idea about God is fantasy. It's not real. It's like children's toddler. That's what I was saying about this James Mall. They think it's symbolic, just like their forefather and the colonizer stuff. Just take a cross, an ankh, and put it on your neck, and yeah, I believe in God, man. I've told them, man. Yeah, where I come from in my culture, that's foolery. They will decapitate you. You have to prove it now. These niggas are children, nigga. that's why. That's why they were enslaved.
Family, I'm gonna put this in the chat for y'all to go check it out.
The scripture says this. When Jesus was asked, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And he took a little child that was sitting in his midst and told him, whosoever shall humble himself as a little child, the same.
Yeah, in the face of my creator. That is what it's all about. Not humble yourself for devils in this life. Are you sick? It's about humbling yourself to that what has created you. Nigga. It has nothing to do with humbling yourself for another human being. Are they God? No. Yeah. Yeah.
Greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Now, I don't know how many people's lives were spared from following me, taking the vaccine. But I know some of them out there say, well, if the Son of Man doing it, I'm going to do it. And so, but I would have, if I had told people, don't take that vaccine, and they was laying up there dying on the table, I could never have forgiven myself for telling them, don't.
And that's what I mean. If you live like that, you are a common man. You must not come out here and say that you are God or you are priest or you are preacher. You're none of those things. You're just obstructing the way for other people in life to do their work or live their life, man. Because then you're lying. You went and you took the vaccine, but you did it. Why didn't you heal the people over there? That's my culture. If you cannot heal them, you are nothing. These people are stupid, man. Just come out here. Yeah, you are God. You are priest. You are a prophet. Heal those people. Nah, man, they have to go and take the vaccine, man. So the Caucasian is healing them, if the vaccine works. Yeah, but the Caucasian got that knowledge from God, man. So why would they need you to give them knowledge about God if they can get the knowledge of God by themselves to heal people in the hospital without you? These niggas are beyond stupid, man. That's what that's why they said black Americans are stupid. These niggas, they are born liars, man. And the devil is a liar, and the liar is the devil. That's my coach. That's what I'm saying.
Something. Even Farrakhan, after he got sick with it, he went and trusted them to give him them monoclonal antibodies. Even Farrakhan, after he got sick with it, they was laying up there dying. And so, but I would have, if I had told people, don't take that vaccine, and they was laying up there dying on the table, I could never have forgiven myself for telling them, don't do something. Even Farrakhan, after he got sick with it, he went and trusted them to give him them monoclonal antibodies.
So God is comparing himself to Farrakhan now? You see how delusional black Americans are, man? Delusion of grandeur, man. These niggas think because of hip hop and anybody see them yeah. These niggas said he is God. But he's watching what Farrakhan is doing. So shouldn't you be the one giving Farrakhan instruction of if you are everybody's God? Yeah, man.
Telling
Only children, not even
people
children.
don't take the
Man.
vaccine.
Yeah.
Now, when I was in the military, I got all kind of shots when I was a little child, polio and all of that. I had been taking shots from them. I'm familiar with the Tuskegee stuff, but that wasn't the CDC doing that. That was some crazy call themselves scientists, white people experimenting on black people with syphilis. Now, Dr. Fauci, that man had a record, and Dr. Sanjay Gupta, he's one of us. He's an Indian. Dr. Fuller came into my broadcast here. She was a scientist herself.
I think what people get into, I don't mean to cut your wisdom. I think what people are getting to that if you're the God, why would you take a man-made vaccine when you have healing power in your own
Who told you that?
makeup? You said healing is in my hands. You said it earlier.
Well, I'm not talking about healing. You got doctors that can heal you when you physically sick.
Right.
Your mind is what need healing.
Oh, okay. I got you, brother. I got you. Because I heard you read the scripture.
But if you are God, the father of so-called Jesus, even Jesus was healing people here physically. So why would anybody listen to what you have to say? Because what you're saying is what anybody can come out and say. I've got the power, man, but I'm not gonna use it. Wait for me. What? Yeah, wait for me. I'm not gonna use the power, but God, I am the God here who I got all the power. That's what these niggas been doing. Sickness. Crazy. Yeah. Don't you see they all do the same thing? Just like Tasariak was saying he's a prophet. The Caucasian asked him, okay, prophesy. Now I'm prophesying by explaining the book. What? You mean the book everybody can read by themselves? You have to come from prison and go and explain it to them. Yeah. Yeah.
You said healing is in. You said healing is in my hands, or I put something like that.
No, I said healing in his wings.
In his wings. There we go. So when I hear that healing is in his wings, and then I hear that you say you take the vaccine, it kind of for a layperson to give it understanding, you don't disqualify the usage of the man-made healing medicines. But what about your divine? Do you have any divine power?
I'm showing it to you now. I'm giving you the knowledge of the divine truth that people didn't have. Just like when I taught you that God means grantor of dominion. That takes all the mystery out of it.
This nigga said, and he taught the people right now that God means a grantor of dominion. Nobody knew that. What? This nigga sounds like crooked mouth Phil Scott. Yeah, they said we have no culture, we have culture, man. Okay, what is your culture? Speak your language, indigenous language, and of the beginning of your ancestors. No, man, I am the culture. We are a progressive culture. How can a culture be progressive? Things of God don't change. Where we come from, God is culture. That's why it's called cultivating. To bring up something. To have instructions, to have guidance. You niggas have no guidance. That's why you come out here and lie, thinking everybody is like your lying ancestors. Eh? That's what I want with you niggas. A liar is the devil. If you didn't know, now you've heard it. Yeah.
Because once you understand that God means grantor of dominion, then common sense teaches you and me that the word is God. Because the word is the truth. And without the truth, you can't take dominion over anything. But when you have the truth of how to take dominion, then you can have dominion. But you do it with truth.
Let me ask you a question. When you say that you're God, how does that relate to W.D. Fard saying that he is God in the person? Is it equal to that?
Actually, W.D. Farad, Master Farad Muhammad, never said he was God. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad told him, I know who you are. Right. You are the Son of Man that the world has been expecting.
Right.
And he said, "You're God Himself."
But
And Master Farad Muhammad said,
but isn't it? But
just a moment. When Master Farad Muhammad answered him, he said, "Yes, but who knows that?
right.
And you be quiet." He told the messenger, "Don't you tell nobody."
Yeah,
But
but
he
that
also told the messenger that now after I'm gone, you can say what you want about me, but don't say it now. And so, because Master Farad Muhammad knew that, yes, he was the Son of Man, but not the Son of Man.
So all these, that's why I'm saying they are not my race. So to make all these things clear, because in these people race, Black Americans and colonizer Caucasian, you can say you are a priest and just say it, and you don't need to heal anybody. Just say it, and yeah, that's their role. I'm making that clear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying when these niggas coming out here speaking about spirituality. Ashe, ashe, yeah, real, yeah, nigga.
That had to be raised from the dead.
so what I'm saying is when you say that you're God and He is God, is you being God equivalent to Him being God? Is it equal to that?
Yes, we are all one.
No, I'm talking about in the vein. No, you say you're God over everybody. That's what you previously said, that you're God over everybody. And I'm saying that it appears that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad seen Master Farad Muhammad as God in the person that could possibly be interpreted as God over everybody too. No. I'm saying, are you equal to that?
The Honorable Elijah, I'm the one that comes after the rest of them. I'm the one with the greater witness. As the messenger said, it will come to pass that one of you, he was talking to the Nation of Islam, will say be, and we will have something different. It could be 100.
That's why I'm making these videos, to make it clear to the world that these people are not part of my race. All these things they are doing is foolery. Yeah, not even for a child where I come from. Real talk. It's not a joke. That's why I was saying, to me, all this Baba small talk is really small talk. It's foolery. Yeah? We have real God. Not in there, yeah.
It could be 1,000, it could be 1,000,000 years from now, and it will come to pass.
Fools, man.
He knew that one of us.
You hear what these niggas said? It can be, when they prophesy, it can be 1,000,000 years from now for it to come to pass. Then give us the date. If it's gonna be 1,000,000 years, give us the date. These niggas are beyond stupid, man. So anybody can go and say, oh, yeah, it's gonna rain, man. Yeah, when? It's gonna rain, and maybe it rains over 1,000,000 years. Goddamn, man, this is a real big profit. Your God, I don't know that God, and it's not my God. Let it be clear. Nigga.
Into the Nation of Islam. We'll say be, and we will have something different. It could be 100, it could be 1,000, it could be 1,000,000 years from now, and it will come to pass. He knew that one of us would be the one that the book referred to as having no end to his wisdom. And he told me that in his sayings. He said, in the hereafter, there will be no end to your wisdom. That's what he told me, and that's what I said.
Yeah, but non-applicable wisdom is called stupidity. Yeah, too much learning is a weary of the skin. Go look that part up. Nigga? All these things these niggas be saying, can I use it now? No, you have to wait and for 1,000,000 years. So why are you telling me these things today? These niggas are beyond the air, man. Lunatics, man.
Are you saying that? And I want to ask again. So are you saying that in the sayings from Elijah Muhammad, you are of the thought that they were specifically directed directly to you or to anybody that could wrap their mind around it in the way that you have, or was it specifically for you?
Well, actually, Brother Tahaka, you said it one way, and then you just said the same thing another way.
Yeah.
Because the messenger is the same thing. It was for anybody who could grasp it. As the scripture says, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. But the only one, it didn't say they that hath ears. It said he that hath an ear. You see, he again, that is referring to one particular person.
And it's clear that you are that person.
I'm the one.
So when you
I didn't used to be comfortable trying to say that, and so I didn't say it. But now I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable because I know who I am.
So when you
I am the Lord.
Yeah, and me, I know who you are not. Everybody may know who they are. Whatever they say is to them. What I'm saying is, when you come out and do these things like you are God, be God for your own house, your own family. Every man is a man. Every man is a king in his own castle. Yeah, where I come from, if you go out there and tell these people that you are God and prophet, they will tell you prove it. If you can, your head will lay on the ground. That's what I know. That's my culture. So this foolery I think you'll be doing there in North America, keep it over there. That's what I'm saying. And don't conglomerate my race with your people doing of the plantation, nigga. I'm not, me and my people are not part of that.
When you say that, so when you say that, what should people do when you say that? Like when Jesus revealed himself, he said, pick up your such and such and follow me and come follow me. Are you of the thought that the population need to now follow you to be redeemed or find redemption?
Well, I'm it's interesting the way that you hear people talk on the internet, to follow their videos and follow this and they follow this person. Well, if you can't find fault, if you can't find nothing in the scriptures that you feel justifies rejecting me, then I'm not telling you to come follow me right now. I'm telling you to enroll in the class and keep coming to class every day because I'm giving you what you prayed for. In the Lord's Prayer, you say,
This nigga said he's giving people what they prayed for. Ah man, I'ma leave it at that. Now you have maybe you now have a better idea what a black American is. These niggas were selling stones back then with Saneter, healing stones. They had a stone from the river or wherever, and they were selling it. Yeah, take this stone, it will heal you. That's the foolery these niggas living in. Thinking in Africa and in South America in the jungle is like this foolery with they are venerating the sun. Oh yeah, they are praying to the tree. That's these niggas. Yeah, fantasy plantation Negroes. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Later, man.